Good afternoon, children. We are going to start the next chapter today, and that is pair of linear equation in two variables. This chapter, pair of linear equation, is not a new thing for you. Last year we had linear equation in two variables, but we represented only one line on the graph, right? This time we have to solve the the system of linear equation, a pair of linear equation. Okay, so the linear equation in two variable in general is written as an equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is called a linear equation in two variable. Here a, b, c are real numbers and a and b not equal to 0. Because if a and b, if one of them will be equal to 0, then it will not be two variable. Next, a linear equation represents a line on a graph paper, which we have seen last year. This year again we are going to continue it. When two lines intersect at a point, say P, then the order pair alpha beta, whatever is the value, represents a solution to a pair of linear equation. It satisfies both the equation. So if two equations are there and if they are meeting at a point 2, 3 say, then 2 and 3, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 will be the solution for the linear equation, both the linear equation. Now this is a new term for you, consistent. A consistent means a pair of linear equation a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 will be consistent when either both lines intersect at a point or both lines coincident to each other. If they are intersecting at a point, that means there is a solution which is satisfying both the equation. And if the lines are coincident, that means there are infinite number of solutions which are satisfying. That means both the lines are one and the same. So that is consistent. Inconsistent. A pair of linear equation is inconsistent if both lines are parallel. If both lines are parallel, as you know, they are not meeting each other, so there is no point of intersection at all. So there is no solution for this linear equation. Now, when the pair of linear equation or when a system of linear equation is having solution and when it is not having solution, or when it is having infinite, or all that condition I will be telling you later. Today we will be dealing with the graphical solution of graphical representation of a linear equation in two variable, because it is just a continuation of the 9th standard. I'll take an example. Okay, this is from the exercise. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent it graphically and algebraically. So, see the way I am going to do. Let the present age of Aftab be x and the present age of daughter be y. Okay, so we are taking two variables x and y. Now, given here that 7 years ago, that means let us see what will be its both of their age 7 years ago. 7 years ago, Aftab's age will be x minus 7. Agreed? 7 years before, 7 years ago. And daughter's age will be 7 years ago will be y minus 7. Agree? Now what is the condition they are giving? Let us see. 7 years ago, I means Aftab, was 7 times as old as daughter. That means 7 years ago, Aftab's age was equal to 7 times. That means 7 times means multiplication. Daughter's age 7 years ago. Okay, this will be the first equation. When we simplify this equation, what we get x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0. So this will be your first equation, which is represented algebraically. Okay. Now let us look at the next sentence. Okay. Also means next sentence. 3 years from now. 3 years from now means after 3 years. I means Aftab. Aftab shall be 3 times as old as you will be, as his daughter. Okay. So after 7 years, after 3 years, Aftab's age, present age is x. So after 3 years it will be x plus 7. Okay. And daughter's age, x plus 3. Okay. And daughter's age will be y plus 3. Right. And what is it given here? That also 3 years from now, Aftab will be 3 times as old. That means Aftab's age will be 3 times that of his daughter. That means we will simplify and we will get x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have these two equations. Now these two equations has to be represented graphically. Let us recall what we have done in the 9th standard. I'll take this equation, the first equation, and I'll find minimum 3 points right now. So we have the first equation, x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0. I'll make a table. You can do it separately also. I'll make a table so that we can represent it 3. If x is equal to 0, very good, because 7 is a multiple of 42. So we can write if x is equal to 0, then y will be 6. I think now you can do it directly. 0 minus 7y is equal to minus 42. So y will be 0. Now how to get the next one? When x is equal to 0, you got a good value of y. I have told you last year in the linear equation. So next point we will take 0 plus 7. 7, let us take what will happen. If x is equal to 7, then what happens? Minus 7y plus 49 is equal to 0. So y will be 7. Right? Now x is equal to 14, let us take. If x is equal to 14, if x is equal to 14, minus y plus 56 is equal to 0. That means y will be equal to 8. So we got these 3 points. Right? So this was a simple equation, so no problem. Next equation, let me take equation number 2. This is equation number 1. X minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Again, let me make a table. Okay? Just like how we did in 9th. 3 point. Now if you take x is equal to 0, it will be divisible, so it is easy. So let us take x is equal to 0. That means y should be equal to minus 2. Am I right? Plus 6 and minus 6. So that is correct. Now let me take x is equal to 3. If you take x is equal to 3, then you get minus 3y minus 3 is equal to 0, or you get y is equal to minus 1. Correct? Minus 1. Okay. Then you can take x is equal to 6. When you take 6, 6 minus 6, 0. So y will be 0. So these are the points which you have got it. Now you have to represent it on graph. Children, I don't have a graph now, but one ready-made graph which I am having, let me show you this graph. Okay. See, this is a graph sheet which you will be having, and you divide the points in 1 centimeter. You can divide it into 2, 4, 6 like that, because if the number is big one. Okay. Then 0, 6, 0, 6. Am I right? X-axis 0, y-axis 6. This is the point. Then 7, 7 we want next point, and that is 7 is here, and 7 of y-axis is here. So this is the point. 14, 8 is the third point. 14 of the x-axis is here, and 8 of the y-axis here. So this is the point. So these are the 3 points. Join it and extend it. So you will get a straight line. If you are not getting a straight line, that means something is wrong with the calculation. Okay. Similarly, the next equation, you are getting 0 minus 2. This is the point. Then you have 3 minus 1. This is the point. 6, 0. This is the point. Join this and extend. when you extend it, it will meet some point. That point is a solution. Okay, this is the solution. Here it is meeting at 40. Actually, in the question they have not asked you to find the solution, but in the exam you may get to solve it. That time this is the point which they are asking. That is, and that point is 42, 12 in this case. That means x is equal to 42 and y is equal to 12. You are supposed to write x is equal to 42, y is equal to 12. That means the present age of Aftab is 42 and the present age of his daughter is 12. So that final sentence carries 1 mark in the board exam. So you have to write the final answer if the solution is asked. In the textbook problem, they have asked simply to represent the graphically. They did not ask the solution. But still I want you to write the solution, because in the exam if the solution comes, you have to write it specifically. So you have to write x is equal to 42, y is equal to 12, and also you should write that Afsab's present age is equal to 42 years you have to write, and daughter's age, present age is 12 years, and you will see that it satisfies both the equation. So one graph I was able to do. Now next in the exercise you have another 2 problems. In some problems you may get the lines parallel. If the lines are parallel, that means it is not having any solution. All these things whatever I have done in this video, it has to be done in the classwork in today's date, and the rest of the problem of the exercise will be homework. Thank you and have a nice day.